Welcome to the first module in our 4th R Parent Webinar series. This module is part of a series of webinars designed to introduce parents and caregivers to the 4th R program and provide information on different issues adolescents may face as they navigate the teen years. There are currently 2 modules available, with more to be added in the future based on parent interest and feedback. In this module, we will provide you with background information on the 4th R program, a program which your child is currently part of in their school. Our speaker on this module is Shanna Burns, who is affiliated with the Centre for Prevention Science, a unit within the Social and Epidemiological Research Department at the Centre for Addiction and Mental Health, Canada's largest mental health and addiction teaching hospital. Located in London, Ontario, the Centre for Prevention Science houses the 4th R program and works with communities and schools across the country to promote healthy adolescence. Shanna is the Centre Manager at the Centre for Prevention Science. Most of her work is in the area of curriculum and program development, writing, and implementation. She has written lessons and units of study for the 4th R program and on topics such as media literacy, bullying, cyberbullying, and online safety. As a 4th R Master Trainer, she has conducted trainings and workshops at venues across North America. In addition, she has co-authored chapters and journal articles on topics such as cyberbullying, media violence, knowledge mobilization, and healthy relationships. Shanna received her Master of Education in Educational Psychology from Western University and is a certified teacher with the Thames Valley District School Board in London, Ontario. Welcome, Shanna.
Thank you. I would like to begin today by explaining what the 4th R is. The 4th R is a relationship-based approach to prevent adolescent violence and related risk behaviors, such as unsafe sexual practices and substance use. The 4th R consists of a comprehensive school-based program designed to include students, teachers, parents, and the community in reducing violence and risk behaviors. It is important that young people be given the information that will help them make good decisions and are shown positive relationship models that will demonstrate alternatives to negative examples they frequently see in the world around them. The vision of the 4th R is healthy relationships, safe choices, connected youth. We aim to achieve this vision by building the capacity of schools, communities, and families through innovative programming, research, and education. Involving all adolescents in education about safety and risk, rather than just those who show problems, is the goal of the 4th R. A universal approach gives all students the skills they need to build healthy relationships, and the skills to help themselves and their peers make better choices as they navigate critical developmental minefields such as drug and alcohol use, sexual relationships, bullying, and violence. Through open dialogue and role-playing, the curriculum engages teachers and students in enthusiastic discussion about peer pressure, media literacy, and healthy communication. A variety of 4th R programming is available, currently designed for youth ages 12 to 18. Most of our programming is designed to be implemented in the classroom by certified teachers, as it is curriculum-based and meets the expectations set out by provincial ministries of education, though we do offer some programming that is designed to be facilitated in non-classroom settings. We currently have health programming for grades 7 to 9 and English programs for grades 9 through 12. We also have Aboriginal perspective programs, including a curriculum-based 30-lesson program, plus peer mentoring, grades 7 to 8 mentoring, and a cultural leadership course. We also have an alternative education program designed for higher risk youth. Finally, we have a small groups, non-curriculum-based program called Healthy Relationships Plus that can be used with community agencies or as part of after-school programs. In addition, there is a university-level course for new teachers that is implemented at a few faculties of education across Canada, including Western University, University of Saskatchewan, and the University of British Columbia, to name a few. You might be wondering what your child is learning by taking the 4th R program. All 4th R programs are risk behavior prevention programs based on extensive research. They apply best practice approaches to building skills and reducing harm among adolescents. The foundation is a skills-based curriculum that promotes healthy relationships by targeting bullying, peer and dating violence, high-risk sexual behavior, and drug, alcohol, and tobacco use among adolescents. Topics taught in 4th R classes include healthy relationships, impact of bullying and harassment, benefits and dangers of technology, stress and managing emotions, decision-making, help-seeking, body image, addictions, healthy sexuality, abstinence, and more. Youth practice important skills such as problem-solving through delay, negotiation, and refusal training, assertive communication, active listening, and decision-making. Through a variety of interactive and cooperative learning strategies, youth are motivated to learn the skills to develop and maintain healthy relationships. The fourth R began as a research project with the Thames Valley District School Board in London, Ontario. The Thames Valley District School Board has 75,000 students and includes 180 rural and urban schools. 24 of their 30 high schools were part of the initial fourth R study. Today, the fourth R program is being implemented across North America and in parts of Europe. We estimate that over 5,000 schools and groups are using the fourth R around the world. We also recognize the importance of ongoing evaluation, and so testing of the program continues across Canada, with updates to the programming made based on feedback from this testing. The fourth R stands for relationships. Life happens in the context of relationships. Although many things have changed over the years, one issue that hasn't is relationships. The issues and problems relevant to youth are often still relationship-based. Look at this YM cover from 1990 with Shannon Doherty from 90210. Lies guys tell for sex? Are you stuck in your friendship? And now look at the 17 cover from 2012 with Jennifer Lawrence, best known among teens for her role in the Hunger Games movies. BFF Blowout, The Real Reason He Kisses and Runs, all relationship problems. 20 years apart, both covers emphasize that relationships underlie most issues that people face in their lives. Relationships are also what youth want to talk and learn about, since most of the pressures, problems, and situations facing youth today stem from their relationships. By learning how to navigate relationships and what constitutes a healthy relationship, as taught in the fourth R, we give youth a chance to create and maintain meaningful, long-term connections with others. Given the centrality of relationships to youth, it's not surprising that they are the context for several key youth risk behaviors. This diagram shows the overlap among violence, unsafe sexual behavior, and drug and alcohol use, all of which are rooted in relationships. This overlap is demonstrated in several ways. First is the idea of comorbidity, or the finding that youth have problems with one of these behaviors are more likely to have problems with another. For example, girls experiencing dating violence are 5 times more likely to use alcohol compared to those not involved with dating violence. And for boys, the risk is 2.5 times. And teens that use alcohol and drugs are likely to have sexual intercourse at an earlier age, have more sexual partners, and are at greater risk for sexually transmitted infections. High-risk alcohol users have more dating problems, fighting, and peer trouble, as well as trouble with school compared to low-risk users. Second, these risk behaviors tend to occur within peer or dating relationships, and youth are more likely to make risky decisions when their peers are present. Positive youth development represents a recent shift in focus from emphasizing teens as merely the sum of their problem behaviors to looking at youth in a more complete way that emphasizes their strengths and assets. Consistent with a positive youth development approach, the fourth R goes beyond avoiding the bad to building the positive. It's not enough for teens to be nonviolent. We want them to have healthy relationships and a sense of bystander responsibility for helping others. Also in line with a positive youth development approach, the fourth R is a universal intervention where all youth can receive the program, whether or not they're currently involved in violence or other risk behaviors. Because all youth benefit from building skills and assets needed to make choices in risky or pressure-filled situations, whether those decisions are for themselves or for a friend. By looking at how youth can help their friends, the fourth R also focuses on the role bystanders can play in preventing violence and other risk behaviors. At the fourth R, we believe that relationship knowledge and skills can and should be taught in the same way as reading, writing, and arithmetic. Similar to how a coach runs drills and reviews skills during practice and creates plays for game day, the fourth R program prepares youth for pressure and conflict situation through role plays and practice pressure situations. The program focuses on building skills to help teens keep themselves safe in potentially dangerous situations. Because it is normal for youth to engage in some risk behavior, the fourth R uses a harm reduction approach that helps youth navigate daily pressures and challenges. A harm reduction approach recognizes that complete abstinence from any of these behaviors is an unrealistic goal, and that some experimentation is typical for most adolescents. Recognizing the developmental nature of many of these behaviors, which we will discuss in the second module of the series, we see why criminalization has not been a successful strategy, and it merely drives these behaviors underground. Instead, we need to provide adolescents with messages about safety, as well as skills and assets to navigate risky situations. For example, while it would be ideal for our youth to just say no to drugs and other high-risk behaviors, this approach is not a fit with their developmental state and is likely to fail. Instead, we need to appreciate what youth are capable of and give them skills beyond just saying no. So how do we do it, you ask? In the fourth R, skill building is done through role plays. By using role plays, youth have a chance to practice various skills that they will need in real-life pressure or conflict situations. We'll now watch a short video that shows how these skills are taught in the fourth R. This is a clip showing two boys pressuring another boy to spray paint a wall. The student uses a combination of skills to get out of the pressure situation. After the clip, I will talk more about the importance of role plays to skill building.
What's up, Ricky? What's going on, man?
Hi, what's up, man?
What's up, man? I want to try it? Are you spray painting it?
Yeah, man. Here, try it.
Alright, I'm going to write my name. Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, Mo? Hey, what's up? Whoa,
What's up,
man.
Mo?
What are you guys doing?
We're just spray painting,
guys.
man.
Want to try something, man? Okay, let him try.
Yeah,
No, man, not
try
right
it.
now. I got to head to the library right now. Come on, man. Okay, just a little bit. I can do this later. I got to grab my books, man. I have a lot of books.
He
wants to grab his books. Library books? I got a lot of work to do, guys. Excuse me. Come on, man. Come on. No, I'm not doing it. I think I got to get to the library. No. You're doing it. I'm not doing it. Why not? I got to get to the library.
Come on, man. So
why?
like, look.
It's against the law. I got to go. I'm not going to do it.
Who cares about the law?
I'm not going to do it. It's
Who cares
against the law.
about the law?
It's against the law.
Who cares?
I'm just not going to do it.
Why not, man?
I know.
Plus,
just
I'm
do
not going to
it.
break the law. Plus, I have other things
Well,
to do.
okay, well, it's not like you have anything else better to do, man.
Hold on. Listen to this. How about this? Instead of doing this, we can go to the library and get my books and go back to my house and play some games, you know?
Games, spray painting.
I think I want to do this. Let's go,
I'd
man.
rather do
Oh,
this.
how about this? Instead of doing games, you know I got a pretty big backyard, right?
It's okay, yeah.
And I got 3 paintball guns. We can do that instead. It's like not against the law or anything. Instead of doing this, you know?
You want to play paintball?
Yeah, paintball's better than spray
You
painting.
just drop that. Let's go.
Cross out your name,
Go,
man.
guys.
Cross out your
All
name.
right.
That was an example of a video written, prepared, and created completely by a group of students. The 4th R clips are used as teachable examples throughout the program so that students can see what an effective response might look like, but also discuss what went well and what could have been done differently. Research tells us that students need to be provided with many opportunities to develop refusal, delay, negotiation, and assertiveness skills, which are key to helping youth avoid risky behaviors. A coach would certainly not expect athletes to be able to demonstrate a skill without being given ample opportunity to practice and develop it. Through our research over the past decade, it has become very clear to us that students need to be formally taught these skills and given many opportunities to practice them, and that when this happens, we see declines in risk behaviors. By doing role plays, violence prevention and conflict resolution skills are taught much in the same way as other skills youth learn in school. Since role plays give students the chance to rehearse how they would deal with various pressure situations before they actually happen. While the real-life situations they encounter may not be the same as what they practiced, the role plays provide students with a variety of potential responses for their social skills toolkit.
This brings us to the conclusion of Module 1, where our goal was to present background information on the 4th R program. We hope you found the information in today's webinar useful. Thanks to Shanna for sharing information about the 4th R program. To view the second module in this series, which will discuss adolescent development, click on the Module 2 video. You may also revisit either of these modules at any time. We also hope you will attend our upcoming parent information session. At this session, we will have more time to talk through the information presented in these modules, and you will also have the chance to meet and chat with other parents. If you have ideas for future webinars, we would love to hear them. If you are not sure if your child's school offers the 4th R, you can contact your child's teacher or the school principal. Thank you for your time and participation.